how to turn your loss into gain. That's definitely what this is about. And what to do with the piglets that get laid on, this is what you do with them right here. You smoke them. Welcome back, everybody. It's been 3 days since the suckling pig has been in the fridge. It's a beautiful sunny day here in the Ozarks. We are going to fire up the smoker and let that baby start rolling. We love smoke, we love barbecue, so let's get to it. We got the Brazos and we're going to smoke the suckling pig on the Brazos. Not any suckling pig, it's a Gloucestershire Old Spot suckling pig. Amazing hogs that we raise right up in the woods behind our house. They're just so gentle, docile, and they're just amazing breed that we love to raise. Now let's just get right to it and fire up the smoker and let's see some meat, baby. I love this little axe. It's an ESTWING. It's actually a little handheld Maul. We can leave the link in the description. This is one of my favorite tools I use when I smoke wood. I just absolutely love this. If you haven't heard of these, get one, and a little 2-pounder. I mean, they're excellent. So you can use a stump. I usually do it on the ground. This piece is crooked, so it makes it a little more difficult. You take your little maul and give it a whack. Just right in center, just like that. These are perfect size pieces that we're going to use today. So this one over here. See how fast that is? Wild cherry. So on the longer pieces, I just use this handy dandy Milwaukee saw that I love to use, and you might have seen it in my other videos, but it works so well because this is too long of a piece, so we're gonna cut it in half, just like that. Let's get the fire rolling. Now these are, I think they're called Tough Boy sticks. I'll put these in the link in the description. These things are amazing. I don't use charcoal anymore because I barbecue so much. This one stick will light this fire. Check them out on Amazon. They're fantastic. I love them. So we'll start out with this one stick. Throw a piece in there like that. Put some hickory in there. Put some little bit of kindling on top. Put another piece of hickory. And then just stack it up. One right here. One right here. Just start it like that. Like that stick on the bottom. As you can see, starting a fire with your wood smoker, a stick burner smoker, just using that is just so easy and so cheap on your budget. I like to take a quick brush, just kind of clean things off because this thing gets greasy and messy. I just like to do a quick bing, 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 bing. Sometimes your smoker will get some stuff up here and it'll flake off and get on your food, so I just like to do a quick brush up here, clean up your smoker. It's your baby. Let's go inside and get the suckling pig ready. Now, we're dealing with a 2-week-old piglet. 2 weeks old. Only had its mother's milk. This is a suckling piglet. Not just any piglet, a Gloucestershire Old Spot suckling piglet. We're going to set this on its back, just like this, like you would any hog, preparing for a smoker. If I was to do it scalded, I would bust that spine and spread it open so it just would lay real flat. Today we're just going to kind of bust the ribs and make it lay flat. Take it, hear it crack, hear them, see them ribs pop out all the way. See them popping out. That's what we want, all the way down. Now, let's get the back end spread open. See, I popped it back. So you want this thing laying completely flat. Let's get some olive oil or mustard or any kind of binder that you would like to use. And then just drizzle it over the pig. So we want it all oiled up. That's only 2 capfuls. Take your fingers and let's just get to rubbing all this olive oil in. Massage your suckling piglet. You thought a chicken leg was tender. Boy, wait till you try this. This is soul food right here. I mean, this is a delicacy. In other countries, they'll flatten them out like this and put them on sticks and set them right over a fire, roast them and turn them. I mean, it's a delicacy. I have some of this Killer Hogs barbecue rub. I like it. It's pretty good. I actually like a seasoning called Dirty Bird. If you find that at the store, pick that up. That's a good seasoning. This will be good because it's actually for pigs, and it's got some good stuff in it. Brown sugar, paprika, all that good stuff. We're going to start out with this. Be generous. Don't go real heavy. So just make sure everything's covered. Pork and sweetness go well. I have Kinder's wood-fired garlic. Now, you don't need a lot of this because this stuff does go a long ways. It has a hardwood flavor, and we're already going to be smoking it, so I'm not going to use much. I found out with this seasoning, I just like to dab it on things, and it really does help. Just lightly. That's it. Now, Lowry seasoning salt goes well on everything. We're not going to use a lot of this because this already has salt in it. Black pepper. You got to have black pepper. Put the black pepper to it. Now let's pat her in. Take your 2 hands. Pow, 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 pow. Let's pat it, rub it. It's called barbecue rub for a reason. You need to rub your meat. Now don't that have a good color to it now? Now we're going to flip it over after you patted it in. Look at that suckling pig. Let's get this baby on the smoker. We are out here at the smoker. We got it all seasoned up. I mean, does that suckling piglet look amazing? I mean, it looked like 2 chicken thighs to me. No, seriously, it smells amazing. The hickory and the oak is smoking and rolling. Yeah, how to turn your loss into gain. That's definitely what this is about. And what to do with the piglets that get laid on, this is what you do with them right here. You smoke them. Put it in the far left corner. We're gonna shut this up and we're gonna come back every 30 minutes, 20 minutes, look at it. We're gonna spritz it with some half apple cider vinegar and half water. This is the exact smoke that you're looking for when you're smoking barbecue. Thin, light blue smoke, or if any smoke, but you want it thin, light blue smoke just like this. Nothing real white. This is perfect. All right, while that's on the smoker, we're gonna add something for our dinner. Sweet potatoes. Homegrown, Japanese sweet potatoes. We're gonna throw these in some foil and get them on the smoker. Might as well use the heat while you got the heat going. Those are some beautiful sweet potatoes. We don't eat sweet potatoes often. We eat probably regular potatoes more, but these are way healthier for you than regular potatoes. Olive oil. Salt. And I'm going to hit it with a little bit of this barbecue rub. Weber's KC. It's got a little bit of brown sugar in it. It just got a little sweetener in it. Not much, just a little. You can either wrap these with butter or put them straight on the smoker. Why don't we put them on there and get a little smoke flavor in them? And then we're going to wrap them. This is an experiment, okay? We have never done this before. Let's give it a try. We're just going to put it on there for a little bit. until this is done, and we'll wrap them up in foil and finish them on our wood stove if we have to. So we're heading outside. Let's put it with our suckling pig, shall we? Woo! Look at that dang looking Texas style in here. All right, let's throw these on there. Sweet potatoes on the smoker. Let's give it a little spritz. That's all we need. Let's just let this baby roll. We'll be back in a bit. All right, everyone, we're out here at the smoker watching the smoke just roll, and the sun is setting. So we're gonna look in here and see what's going on. And you know the rule of thumb when you're smoking, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. You don't want to be opening this up all the time when you're smoking. Get used to just trusting your smoker that it's doing what it's supposed to do, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, and that's feeding the fire. So let's look at the fire real quick. We got the hickory on the bottom, we got a little red oak on top, and I've been feeding with a little cherry here and there. Guys, would you look at that? We're going to turn this baby because during the smoke, obviously one side gets more heat than the other. So we're going to turn that suckling pig around. And you wouldn't believe the smell I smell right now. I can tell you this, it smells so good. Look at your feet. I put the sweet potatoes in here, and believe it or not, they're getting softer. I've never had smoked sweet potatoes, so this is a new adventure for me. It's fun to try new things, you know. Ooh-wee. Look at that. 151. This is sweet potatoes 170. I think I'm gonna put the sweet potatoes, wrap these up separate when we go inside. And then we're gonna wrap those up separate with butter and foil and put them in the oven. This needs to come inside. It's had enough smoke. So we're gonna put it just like that. So we got the suckling piglet inside. We had to bring it in. It's had plenty of hours of smoke. You could leave it out there till it's fully done, depending on how much you want it done. If you wanted it done more sliceable, I suggest around 180 degrees, 185. You could do 165, but just all depends on your liking. You could do 140 and be kind of pink inside. I mean, just all depends on how you like to eat it. You thought a rabbit was good. This is gonna be good. We're gonna get the sweet potatoes out of here right now. Just get you some foil. All right, we got butter, Jersey butter. Let's stick these in the oven. We'll put them on 400 right now for about 20 minutes until they get to the desired temperature at 200, 212. We're back over here with the suckling piglet. We take any kind of barbecue sauce you like. You don't even have to use barbecue sauce, but I do kind of recommend it because I just recommend it. We're gonna do Kinder's Wing bourbon peach barbecue sauce because that's what we have, and it's pretty good actually. So we're gonna take this and just drizzle this all down, and we're gonna drizzle it the other way. Big strokes until you ain't got none left. No, I'm joking. Well, we're out. But you can just cover it just how you like, but doing it like that, one way, the other way, covers it very evenly. We're gonna add just a little bit of moisture in here right now, and then we're gonna wrap this baby up. You know what? Let's just throw a couple pieces of butter on there as you wrap it up with foil. Since they are kind of lean, since they are younger, adding a little fat don't hurt nothing. Now we're gonna keep this in here until this thing hits about 200 degrees. 190, 200, we'll check on it. Internal temp. All right, so we're hitting about 194, 195 degrees on the Suckling Piglet. Let's just dig in and see what's going on. That's about the range I'm shooting for, 190, 195. That's kind of like a pulling temperature, 195 to 200. I kind of was shooting for that, like fall off the bone tender. So here we go. Da, 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 bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah. Let's take our probe out. I did end up probing the back ham. That way we can keep an eye on it. I have a digital thermometer that I use in the house. Has a little cord on it. You stick it in stuff. It's real nice. ThermoPro. And it has a Wi-Fi. You can sit on your couch and watch it. I'll put this in the link in the description. Very handy to use. I do recommend using them if you're just busy doing other things. It does kind of help you out. Let's dig in. Because we got our sweet potatoes. Our smoked sweet potatoes. Right here. And they're soft. I can't wait to try those either. So we're going to get all this going, but first I got to get a fork and dig in. Let's try the ribs. Where the bacon is. Let's try where the bacon is. Shall we? If you think I'm going to say it's really gross, you're very wrong. It just melts in your mouth. So good. Mmm. Wow. I'll never throw one of these away again. Smoke every piglet that gets laid on that you find that's even a week or two old. I mean, they're delicious. Better, I mean, it's just as good as any rabbit I ever had in my life. Pork has just a more of a mild flavor because it's a young. But when you add all that smoke to it, it really punches through. I mean, it's a delicacy. So let's get this on our plate with the sweet potato, and we'll go to the table. Wow! Would you look at that? You could roll yourself down a river in that thing. I mean, that thing is like a boat. All right, smoked sweet potato. First time we ever made these. It has a slight smoky note to it, and you can really, the sweet potato punches through. But man, that's pretty good. Do I think it is much difference? No, it's not a whole lot of difference. Maybe a slight smokiness to it, but it's not a whole lot of difference other than the skin's different. It's definitely worth trying. Would I light a smoker up to do just sweet potatoes? No, I just wouldn't do that. But if you already got other things on, go for it. Now, let's dig in. Let's take a ham off this baby right here. Come on, look, it just pulls right off. All right, let me give this baby a try. Wow. Y'all thought chicken was good? Chicken ain't got nothing on this. Guys, I can't say enough. It's so tender, so delicious, and so good. Don't throw your piglets away to get laid on. Roast them, smoke them, eat them. Suckling piglets are amazing. If you got cold animals like pigs that have hernias and other things, eat them too. Guys, they're delicious. We'll see you on the next video. And until then, keep eating good food. Try new things on your homestead. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.